Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beyond the For Sale Sign, a podcast where we break down the complexities of buying and selling residential property right here in Central Virginia. I'm your host, Curt co-owner of Two Dog Realty, and today we're diving into a topic that might not be on your radar, but definitely should be: fire insurance. Yes, even if you're living on the East Coast, far from usual wildfire headlines, fire risks still exist. And we're going to talk about why having proper coverage matters. Now, when we think about fire insurance, a lot of us immediately picture wildfires out west: California, Oregon, Idaho, you name it. But here on the East Coast, while wildfires aren't common, house fires are still a very real threat. According to the National Fire Protection Association, a house fire occurs every 93 seconds in the U.S. Most of these aren't caused by natural disaster, but everyday mishaps. Think faulty wiring, cooking accident, even lightning strikes during a summer storm. And here's something else. Homes in wooded area or near brush, yes, even on the East Coast, can still face brush fires, especially during dry spells. So the "it won't happen to me" mindset, yeah, that doesn't really hold up. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Fire insurance is typically part of your standard homeowner's insurance policy. But, big but here, you need to know exactly what's covered and what isn't. Here's what's typically in a fire policy. Dwelling cover: rebuilds or repairs your home if it's damaged by fire. Personal property cover: replaces belongings like furniture, clothes, and electronics. Additional living expenses: covers costs if you need to live elsewhere while repairs happen. Think hotel stays, meals, etc. Liability protection: in case the fire spreads to a neighbor's property and you're found responsible. Seems pretty comprehensive, right? But here's the catch. Policies have limits. If you haven't reviewed yours in a while, you might be underinsured, especially with rising construction costs. Now, if you're thinking, "I'm good, I've got basic coverage," hold up for a second. East Coast homes come with their own set of risks. For example, older homes, common around here, might have outdated electrical systems, increasing fire risk. Or maybe you've got a charming fireplace you use all winter. Beautiful, but also a fire hazard if not maintained properly. These are the major causes of fires in homes today. Old wiring, fireplaces and wood stoves, proximity to woods and brush, seasonal storms and lightning, high density neighborhoods, think townhouses where fires can spread. And here's something a lot of people overlook. If you live in a condo or townhouse, fire could start in a neighbor's unit but still damage your home. So double check how your HOA's insurance works in tandem with your own. All right, so how to make sure you're fully protected? Here are some quick tips. Review your policy. Make sure your dwelling coverage matches current rebuild cost in your area. Create a home inventory list. List your furniture, your belongings, electronics, valuables, all for claims. Look into extended replacement costs. This can cover rebuild costs that go over your policy limit. Then think about upgrading where needed. Installing smoke detectors, fire extinguishers, and even a sprinkler system can lower your premiums. Ask about fire endorsements. Some insurers offer add-ons for extra protection, especially if you're in a higher risk area. At the end of the day, fire doesn't discriminate based on zip codes. Even if you're far from wildfire hotspots, house fires can happen anywhere, anytime. And when they do, the last thing you want is to find out your insurance isn't enough. Take 30 minutes this week, just 30, and review your policy. Call your insurance agent, ask some tough questions, and make sure you and your family are protected. That's it for today's episode. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and share with someone who might need to hear it. Got questions? Drop them in the comments or reach out directly. Thank you so much.